Okay, hello. So this is going to be the minor triads, and I'm thinking about how to describe these things. So it's root position because it starts with the root and the bass, and they're going to be one note per string, and it's going to go diagonally across the fretboard. So that's the best way I can think to identify this. And it's an issue on guitar because there's lots of ways to organize and arrange things, okay? So I'm going to do this in C minor, and just like we did in the lesson. So C, I'll do it with one finger so you don't get confused by the fingering first. So C, and then next string is E flat, next string is G, next string is C, and then E flat, and then G. So it's like, okay, and this is arranged diagonally like so, okay? So the first thing to do is to play these as block chords in 3-note groupings, and that means like this. Okay, and so we're just playing the inversions. This is root position, C, E flat, G. If I take that C and put it up on the next string, then I get E flat, G, and C. That's called first inversion, right? And then I do the same process, take the E flat, put it on the B string, then I get this, and then repeat the same process, and I get this one. So, and that's the first exercise, is to play them in 3-note block chords, just like that. Now the next step is to play that ascending as an arpeggio. So I'm going to play each inversion ascending, and arpeggio means play the notes of the chord consecutively rather than concurrently. If I play them concurrently or simultaneously, it's a chord. If I play them consecutively, it's an arpeggio in any shape or whatever. But just play them one at a time, same notes, just played one at a time. So I'm going to play them all ascending up and down the inversions. So it's like this. What I'm seeing is the inversions. And then I'm activating them ascending. Okay, and I'll do the next exercise where I'm going to activate them descending. So it'd sound like this. I missed this E flat. Let's hit it so it doesn't feel left out. Like that. And again, the structure is just now activated descending, okay? So block chords, up and back, then ascending arpeggios, up and back, then descending arpeggios, up and back. And then you can alternate. So I'll go up and then down. So I'll go up this one, down the next one, up this one, down the next one, up this one, down, up. Results like this. Again. Or, and next, I'll do descending, ascending, descending, ascending, descending, ascending, descending. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, now those are all in C, obviously. It's important to be able to relate to that as a shape. It's important to be able to relate to that as a feel. You can feel the muscle memory of it. It's important to be able to relate to that as the sound. You can kind of relate to the sound of the thing. Also, however, the notes, the pitches, C, E flat, G, E flat, G, C, G, C, E flat, C, E flat, G, G, C, E flat, E flat, G, C, C, E flat, G, right? And then also the numbers, okay? In other words, their function. So root, flat 3, 5, flat 3, 5, root, flat 3, root, flat 3, 5, 5, root, flat 3, 5, root, flat 3, 5. Like that. Okay. The more ways you can know or relate to this, the more mastery of it and use of it you'll have. Okay. So that's just all in C minor. You can obviously take that same shape and transpose it into different keys. Okay. So if I went up to F, let's say, then I could do B flat. E flat, A flat, D flat, F sharp, B, E, A, D minor, and then G minor, and back to C again. Now, you might reasonably ask, why would you want to do all this stuff? Well, these are sort of like the syntax and the language of tonal music, triads, right? So you can play them melodically. You can improvise out of these things, just make melodies out of the triads. You can also comp with them and play them as chords. And you can do this at beginning, middle, and very advanced levels. All right. There's all kinds of cool stuff to do with triads. There really is, you know. So according to your level of ability and experience, the simplest thing to do is if there's a C minor chord happening, you just improvise out of the notes of C minor. And then when the chord changes to whatever it changes to, say G minor, you just change along with it. And you can navigate and play melodies that are chord tone. It's called chord tone soloing. All right. So there's lots of uses for this. But guitar players generally have kind of a halting or piecemeal way of relating to it. This isn't complete. There's lots of other ways to arrange these notes. But this way is what I call diagonals, because it moves diagonally along the neck. And it's one note per string. Again, keeping it simple. C, E flat, G, C, E flat, G. Okay. Enjoy.